Tell us about Sequoia and Beacon.
Well, I'm going to connect to what Cash said. And one of the key things is these guys have their security clearances, and they leverage that to continue to get briefings and participate and get paid to advise DNI, CIA, and the other 14 intelligence agencies. They also get contracts based upon these security clearances to advise the Department of Defense Beltway contractors, for example, and others. So they're making a lot of money. Now, Sequoia just hired them to represent them and advise them on how to deal with China. Now, that's laughable because Sequoia has had as their global steward Neil Shen, Chinese head of Sequoia China, who's been an advisor on new technologies and where to go economically to President Xi himself. That's who Sequoia has partnered with to open the door and operate in China and then draw out, investment opportunities to Wall Street. But those investments are being shaped and guided by the Chinese government through Neil Shen. Now, Sequoia says, well, he's really not in charge anymore, and he's just Sequoia Capital in China. Well, if you dig into it, we don't have time here, we could go through it, it's really not the case. Now, the key thing here is Sequoia Capital and others are funneling the money and the profits from China, and they leverage some of that profit, and they fund nonprofits that are definitely aligned with the Democrat Party and the left, raised $30 million in one donation, actually, from Sequoia Capital folks to the LCLU, which then uses that money to fund lawfare against conservative movement activities. So that's what we see going on. Now, I know that Lisa Monaco, Deputy Attorney General, and the head of the criminal division, as well as the Security Exchange Commission and the FBI, have solid information about multiple crimes by Sequoia Capital people, and that the Sequoia Capital American leadership have been aware of this. And they're trying to throw this under the rug and cover it up. But some of the areas of violations are Security Exchange Acts of 33 and 34, Foreign Agents Registration Acts, Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, Economic Espionage Act, Racketeering and Influence Peddling, Corrupt Practices Act. And that is all information that FBI agents themselves have developed, have worked with, have interviews on, and is stuff that I was working on when I was in the House Intelligence Committee. Lisa Monaco has a portfolio of this since early fall of 2022. They're not doing anything.